Hello, floating pipe. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Little Town and Farming Simulator 15. I'm RainbowDave, and today we're going mowing. I forgot to put down the mower. So we're in field 10 today, and I actually made it over here off camera. I made it over here actually correctly for once, which is nice. And what we're going to be doing here is we are going to be making hay. We're going to use a probably a dual rotor windrower to pick it up, or to windrow it up when it's all done and ted it out. I know which one I'm going to use. It's just a case of downloading it because I don't have it at the moment. So in the last episode I talked about this is for small machinery, and then I come out with this big mower. The reason for this mower is because I don't use it all that much, and I wanted a fully trailed mower on this map for reasons of because. Now, in the past I did use Basil and Blues Modding's conversion of the NI modding Kverneland mower, or the Tarot mower. I later found out, I almost immediately found out that that was very much frowned upon, so I got rid of it immediately. It's still in my mod folder because I haven't got around to deleting it yet, but I'm not going to be using it again. So if you guys know of a good small trailed mower like this that isn't a dodgy convert, please do let me know, because I really would like a small one. That can be put down in the comments below. I'm probably going to say 2 or 3 things you can say in the comments today. I believe last time we were here we were making silage, so any grass we find is just leftovers from that. I don't know exactly how I mowed this last time, but I'm probably going to do it differently this time, because this is for hay. I tend to mow differently depending on what I'm trying to make, which is possibly odd, I don't know. Oh yeah, I've got to be careful how exactly I mow this, don't I? Because it's got this mower's got the collision issue. Oh dang it! So for those of you who don't know, this mower does have a minor collision issue where if I turn too tightly, it will occasionally decide to lock the swing arm in place. Which I don't know if that's a real issue with mowers of this type, but it is definitely an issue with this specific mod. So now we've made one full round, we'll swing the mower out, and we'll just follow in our own wheel tracks effectively to get the second round done. And gonna do things a little differently when it comes to the up and down, I think. Either that or I'm just gonna go around in circles. I haven't fully decided yet. But here's why I wanted to use a fully trailed mower, is because I tend to miss less this way. I do prefer them, I honestly do. And this is, for those of you who don't know, a reskin of the John Deere Moco pack. This is a case mower of some description. I don't know the exact model number. Please don't lock, 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 please don't lock. That was too tight. This is a case DCX131 Haybine. There is also a New Holland Haybine in the pack. I don't know if this is called a Haybine. I know the New Holland's called a Haybine. They're effectively the same thing, really. I don't actually know what the difference is between the two. But one minor issue this has, also you'll have to ignore the fact that the farmer has one arm. Simulate got rid of the arm because he knows I dislike it in cab. One minor issue this thing has, if I raise it up, it can usually continues mowing. I didn't realize that was a thing. Oh, continues mowing if I go backwards now. That's different. Okay, I know TCG Rob I think is on this map as well, using, I believe he's using the actual Mocos themselves. The reason I don't use them is because, well, everybody uses everything that's John Deere, and I wanted to use some different stuff, which is why I got the TM150, the Massey 1250. 50 seems to be a bit of a a theme going on in this map. And the the John Ferguson 698 Rainbow Edition, which is the Massey Ferguson 698 Old Edition by Simulate that has been reskinned specifically for me, so that's a private mod too, I guess. He's reskinned it pink for me because I like hot pink. I really do. It's not even a joke. And it's, you know, just kind of an in-joke between us. And it's kind of my iconic tractor at the moment. Possibly in FS17 I'll have a new one, but the Ferguson is likely to be the iconic one for the rest of FS15, the one that's going to appear on any maps that I decide to play after this. I mean, there's not going to be all that many new Let's Plays for FS15, I don't think. When Knaves Will Extended comes out, I do plan on playing it though, because I have heard from people who have access to the map already. Tom sent some people the map already. I've heard it's fantastic, and I really can't wait for it to come out. I think Simulate's also planning on playing it. It's going to be the first time that we've both played on the same map in single player. Because usually we try and avoid using the same maps, but Knaves Will Extended, pretty much everybody's going to be on it. And I'm really looking forward to getting my hands on it, and I'm pretty sure most of you guys are as well. Now remember the golden rule for map makers: don't ever pester them about when it's coming out. Maps are always released when they are released. That's like the absolute main thing. One thing I should also say, because I forgot to say it in Tuesday's video, I'm recording this immediately afterwards by the way, is that Donetsk I've forgotten the actual name of the area. The Donetsk area, the DEM area for Donetsk, has Trackats crashed. Lovely. Has made it through to the second and final round of the FSUK Mappers Paradise Irish Mapping Project poll. So the second round is basically whichever map gets the most votes is going to be made by Mappers Paradise. I'm really hoping Donetsk wins, but no matter what map wins, it's Mappers Paradise. They're going to produce something absolutely fantastic. There is absolutely no doubt about that. Mappers Paradise just produced the best maps for Farm Sim. There's no like, oh, they just produced the best maps in FSUK. No, they produced the best maps for Farm Sim. Yes, they're primarily British, but they're British guys, so those of you who like American maps, number one, why? Because American maps tend to be really flat and have like 6 things on them. That's something I'll never understand about a lot of American maps. I know America's flat and a bit empty at times, but come on guys, you're making a Farm Sim map, please put some detail in. But just the attention to detail from the Mappers Paradise guys is absolutely astonishing. I mean, every little thing in their maps is thought out to the nth degree and planned out and as true to life as possible. I was showing Simulate the like a satellite picture of the real Colbert Park farm, and there were a couple of pictures from Bullet Bill that I showed him. The map is almost identical. Yes, there have been some concessions made for gameplay. For example, Yetton Ridge Farm doesn't, from what I can make out, doesn't actually exist, or it's in a slightly different position. But the actual Colborough farm area, the main yard that I use in the Let's Play, that is 100% true to life, and it is absolutely astonishing to go into Google Maps and have a look around and see the fields and see exactly how perfectly Bullet Bill recreated the area. And yes, it's a map that does have issues. I mean, if I were to pick out one issue that stands out for me on Colborough, I know we're on Littletown, but I'm going to talk about Colborough real quick. If I were to pick out one issue that stands out for me, it's the roads. The road system could do with some improvements, and the traffic splines are a bit awkward at times. They tend to have accidents by themselves, which, while accidents happen, they don't tend to happen 5 or 6 times a day in the same spot. But other than that, I mean, it is so amazingly true to life. I think that's why I just have a soft spot for Colborough. It is, if I was to give a prize or something to my favourite map for FS15, Colborough would win it hands down. I know Nuston also follows the real life farm, that's why I got a bit of a soft spot for Nuston, but Colborough, it just kind of feels like home to me. And that's something that I think you always look for in a map. Littletown is actually quite close though. Littletown is, I believe, fictional, but oh my god, does the detail work just work. I mean, it's got some little things that I normally don't like, but I can 100% overlook them because they're done and put it in such a way that you forget they're there. You know, it's a map that looks, it's a map that just comes across as real. You could imagine somebody coming out onto this field and mowing it in real life, probably with a trailed mower, probably not as big as this, but probably with a trailed mower. And you know, it's one of those maps that you just think, wow, this could be anywhere in the UK, this could be anywhere in Ireland. It's a small, you know, small dairy farm, effectively. The yards make sense. They're not too big, they're not too small. And I'm yet to hear a word of complaint from anyone about this map, other than people asking when I was mowing the alfalfa, what kind of grass is that? And I had to explain that, but you know, that's a thing. That's a thing. So it looks like we'll get the mowing done pretty quickly. I'm actually gonna just flat-foot it and see if we can get it on any quicker. In fact, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just turn off fraps now because we've been mowing for 10 minutes. You guys don't want to see the mowing. I'm gonna be right back with probably the Fergie and the tether on the back, assuming that's gonna work nicely. So I will see you guys when I've finished mowing. One quick jump cut later, and we got the field mode. It's time to start the tedding with the Massey 698. Or the John Ferguson, whatever you want to call it. It's called the John Ferguson by the game, because I made it call it that, but it is still a Massey Ferguson 698 old. So all we need to do now is get this field tedded up, and hopefully in the stream then we can finish all the harvesting, because that's going to be the plan for the stream. We're going to finish all the harvesting and get the baling done, and hopefully get this windrowed up. If not, this will be probably Tuesday's video. So this is very strange for me, I must say, because I'm recording this on Monday and this is going out on Thursday. Doesn't sound strange so far, except for the fact I'm recording this at age 24 and this is going out when I'm 25. Because yesterday's my birthday, and I hopefully, this is the plan anyway, I took a day off from YouTube, which I know is a big no-no. You should know, why are you taking a day off? Because I need to regain sanity and, you know, get myself together and have a good day for my birthday. It's my day. Deal with it. Birthday's gonna be my day every year, as much as possible. So yeah, the tedding shouldn't take too long, because I'm looking now and we're doing 2 rows at a time. Hopefully that means we'll get this done in a reasonably quick manner. I didn't check how long the other clip was, so I don't know how long I've got to do this, or how long I've got left in the video. That was a mistake. Well done, Dave. Dave unlike Simulate, remembers to press record but doesn't check how long it was recorded for. Dave just forgets to take thumbnails, which is part of the reason that I did the jump cut, was because I needed to take thumbnails for today's video and Tuesday's video, because I completely forgot. But they're all taken now, so I didn't even have to leave the game, which is nice. I do have the flying dev command enabled at the moment, just because it's always nice for thumbnails to have a choice of being up in the air a bit. It's never not nice. I can smell food and it's making me hungry, and I don't like this. I can smell, probably, I'm guessing it's stuffed pork, and it smells delicious, and I'm getting really hungry now. Just sat here with the delicious smell of food wafting up through the house. Hopefully it won't take too... Hopefully I can run off for dinner immediately after this and then record yesterday's video afterwards. Because, hey, why record things in sequence? So I might say stuff in yesterday's video, completely forgetting. I might have said stuff in yesterday's video, completely forgetting that I haven't recorded it yet, and that I've already recorded today's video. Because that tends to happen when I do things out of sync. Is I get confused about what day a video is supposed to go out. So this thing ain't gonna take long at all. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do straight lines up and down here. I'm just gonna cut a bottom headland and just go straight up and down. I don't even think I need a bottom headland, because I mean, with the tether I can turn it off and do a 3-point turn, so it's not that big of an issue. I'm trying to... I don't know why, but I keep looking over at Audacity thinking there's a chat there. No, I'm not streaming. Dave, please forget. Please, like... When you're recording, you're not streaming. I keep expecting to see a chat over there and somebody complaining about the way that I'm tedding. That tends to happen. Or asking what map this is. For those of you who watch the streams, you know that at least once a stream somebody comes in to the Little Town streams asking, what map is this? Despite the fact that it's in the title. And I have got a couple of messages, and I've got one message on Facebook, and you know who you are, and I'm not gonna call you out, but I've got a message on Facebook asking for a mod list in the past day or so. For me, it's Monday now, so it happened on Sunday. Somebody asked for the mod list on Facebook. I said I just told them that I'm really surprised they didn't see it, because it's like right at the top of the description of every video that I do. I mean, there's no like super secret link you have to follow. It's right there in the description. If you guys want to join the Discord, there's a link down in the description as well. That's completely free, by the way. Discord is completely free to join, and if you want to host your own servers on there, that's free too. It does take a bit of getting used to. I prefer to TeamSpeak. I have been on TeamSpeak recently, and I think TeamSpeak needs some UI changes. The interface of TeamSpeak isn't the greatest, and those of you who watch Banky know exactly what I'm talking about when I said I was on TeamSpeak, because yes, that happened, and I did get a message from TNT after that stream. So I should explain this. On Sunday night, I was actually in Banky's stream. I was on Banky's stream. I went in, just kind of lurked for a bit. Everybody was saying hi to Simulate and Tom X55 and Landy Kid and Silver, and you know, there's a lot of big names in Farm Sim there. And I decided, screw it, I'm just a nobody. I'm gonna say hi in chat too. And next thing I know, I'm in the TeamSpeak talking to Landy Kid and Silver and Banky and Brad M73. And that was jarring, because in my mind I'm still a nobody, and because like all these guys have 3, 4, 5, 6, 30,000 subscribers, and here I am on, at the time of recording, like 1,500, which for me, that's amazing. That's like, I feel like I'm getting somewhere on YouTube now, especially with the growth that the channel's had over the last few months. Not even a few months, the last few weeks. I feel like I've finally realised what I need to do after nearly 2 years. But I know what I need to do, and I'm gonna keep doing it. I need, I know what I was doing wrong in the past, and I'm gonna try and avoid making those same mistakes again, and hopefully this channel will continue to expand at a really good rate. I'm gonna start playing different maps. I'm gonna start playing more popular maps, because I tend to just say, I really like this map, I'm going to play on it for months. Colbra is going to stay though. I like Colbra too much. But Little Town, I'm probably going to go to, I don't even know what episode this is, probably going to go to like 20 or 30 episodes, and then we'll find a new map. When Knavesville Extended comes out, I will probably replace Colbra with that. But I want to find a really nice small map that maybe you guys might not have heard of, or is really popular. I don't want Knavesville. I'm not doing again. That's from the MP. That's not going to come back. But I'm going to try and find some new maps that maybe you guys haven't heard of, that are worth trying, like Simulates on old streams. That's a fantastic little map. I kind of wish that I'd got there first, to be honest, but well done, Simulate, you beat me to it. But I'm going to start looking for different maps and playing on the more popular maps, even if I maybe don't appreciate... I don't like some of the decisions the map maker has made, or I don't like some certain aspects of the map. I'm going to play on them, and I'm going to show them off in as good as a light as I possibly can. You know, if I don't like a map, I don't like a map, but I'm not going to subject you guys to, oh my god, this map sucks every 5 minutes. Because that doesn't help anybody. And who knows? I mean, I've always said that I don't generally like small maps in Farm Sim. I've always said that. Then I started playing on here, and I'm just kind of driving around and thinking, God, this is a good map. I wish I played on small maps sooner, because if there's one thing small maps do fantastically well, it's little details. It's just the little tiny things that normally on bigger maps, bigger maps wouldn't need them, or you'd miss them out entirely. But on a small map you can find almost everything relatively quickly, and even then you always find yourself driving through and then finding something new. Like, I didn't know there's a phone box over there. I'll go over and show you guys in a minute. This is awkward, because I'm pretty sure I don't have 30 minutes of video. However, we're almost finished the tedding, and I also don't have the windrower I want. This is awkward. Right. Problems. And this is not ideal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish the tedding, and I'm going to show you guys... And I never did a map tour. I think I need to do a map tour of Little Town at some point. It might be a bonus video, maybe over the weekend or something. But I do need to do a map tour of this map, because it is absolutely fantastic in detail. Like, there are very few maps for Farm Sim that can do detail as well. And there are a lot of maps with better detail, but there are very few maps that I really love that are small, and this is definitely the exception to my rule of I only play big maps. I'm going to try and... Well, I am going to start playing on smaller maps periodically, just because there is always the chance that I'll fall in love with them, like I've fallen in love with Little Town. And I mean, smaller maps means that the map maker has just that bit more time to polish things off, so there's less... less imperfections. Fewer warts. Because every big map has a few warts that, you look at the map and you say, oh, this is fantastic, except for that one thing over there that's really kind of getting to me now. Like the roads on Colbra. I mean, that's a fantastic map, but the road system on there is a real kind of a wart. But I love it, warts and all. I mean, no map is perfect, and no map will ever be perfect. It's just a case of finding the maps that you like the most and playing on them. I really don't know what episode number this is. I think I might go to episode 20, unless this is episode 20, in which case I'll go to like 30 on here. And then I'll look for another small map. I want to keep the one big map, one small map thing going. I think Simulate has the right idea there. And obviously, if I feel a map needs it, I will edit it, because that's one of the few things that I do really well. Is, well, not really well, but I can do in terms of modding is map work. And here's a little something I noticed, by the way, because I've got two things that technically conflict with each other at the moment. So I've got HUD Hider on. I've also got the in-game HUD toggle on. So if I press O here, the game now just shows me the cache and the map and the vehicle schema. Down over here with my mouse, I can show that off. Now I need to bring up HUD Hider again because of that. So if I press O, I mean, that's really nice. So where on earth did I must be down over here. There might be a little road. I do like these rutted roads. I mean, they're not gonna be good for a suspension ever, and they're not fun to drive down in a straight line by any means. But they're definitely something a bit unique about the map. Yeah, I never noticed. Why is there a phone booth there? Does the house have no like phone line in it? So they need to. They had a phone booth installed. Okay. That's confusing. But if you look around, even as I'm driving along, you can see little details like the bin over here and the skip and the houses all look kind of a bit dilapidated, but not completely torn to shreds. Yeah, it's little details on a map that really, really improve things. And I know Simulate found a quite comical one on old streams yesterday. The Shutterstock stores, because apparently the map makers decided to just take a stock image from Shutterstock, which I think might even be the Shutterstock logo, and turn that into a shop. So I'm going to leave the video here, guys. Hopefully this is around half an hour long. Hopefully. So I'm going to leave you by saying I've been RainbowDave, you've been watching Farming Simulator 15 on Little Town. I'm going to turn off the Massey. If you enjoyed the video, please do hit the like button. If you are new here and you want to see even more of this, please hit subscribe. There'll be videos every single day of the week, according to like a schedule that occasionally gets broken, because I can't guarantee multiplayer every Sunday, yo. In fact, this Sunday, I think this weekend we're going for one long episode, as a grand finale of season 1. And season 2 will start next week, guys. So the secret 4th member of the multiplayer crew will be revealed. So do stick around for that. And hello, floating pipe. What are you doing up there? That completely broke my train of thought. Thank you, floating pipe. Don't think you're supposed to go back there. Whoops. But yeah, multiplayer season 2 will be starting next week. The 4th member of the multiplayer crew will be revealed then. Tomorrow will be an American Truck Simulator video. I've got a mod lined up. It's going to be hopefully a Volvo. Fingers crossed. I can't guarantee it, but I'm hoping to get a Volvo that looks reasonably nice. I haven't downloaded it yet. So yeah, until then, and until next time you guys want to watch a video on RainbowDave Gaming, stay safe, and goodbye.